anxiety around this. You feel afraid to kind of do this, you know. So I've got here you have a you have like, I get an energy of, you have like your mind is racing. I get your mind is racing, and this anxiety over this. And either your world is crashing down, or somebody else's world is crashing down. I think if you end this, you feel that this person's world is going to start to come crashing down, but you know that you kind of can't be in this destructive relationship anymore. You may have been on and off for a while, but there's a decision here now to actually you know, finalize this. It cannot go on, basically. So somebody is in the throes of grief because they've had to end had to end a relationship, or they're in the process of doing this. And yes, it is over. Yes, it's over. This relationship or marriage is over, and you know this. You know it's over. And it can't go on like this. I do get somebody in this relationship as per se is unstable. So there's a little bit of a fear here and anxiety. I get anxiety that if I end this person, you know, it's going to be devastating for this person. So there is an attachment either to you, or there's an attachment here that you have to break, I feel. I think you've tried to heal this. So the first card I've got here is you're torn in two. I've got you're torn in two, and if we put it the correct way here, you know, you're torn into which road to take, or you've been like this, you've been sitting like this for a while, and you're kind of deciding this has got to end. I have to choose a road. So I think you've chosen a road, and now you want to end this relationship. I've got the Two of Swords, but your emotions are torn in two here. And you feel guilty over this. You do feel guilty over this. But does it matter? Does it really matter who ends this? Because I think that you know that it's been over for some time. So maybe it's better just to let each other go and go and find, each of you go and find the right partner. You know, somebody who... because I do get there's a lot of treading of eggshells around this person, and I get this person's quite unbearable at times, trying to work around this person who can be quite a tyrant. I get that too, male or female. And I see you stepping back thinking, you know, this is not me. I don't want somebody like this. I get somebody who's got some kind of instability mentally too. So Aquarius, I just think, you know, I see that there's an opportunity anyway. There's an opportunity of someone who is very rational in mind, and you're thinking about this person, and you know, this person here is a little bit of a block towards getting closer to make a fresh start here. So Yeah, so there is this like guilt, because you're very traditional. I get you're very traditional, but how traditional can you be? Because I feel that, you know, you don't want to split a family up. You don't want to split a family up, but I don't feel you can live like this any longer. You know, I see you sat on the sofa pretending to be in this relationship, and your mind is racing, you know, racing away. I don't want to be in this relationship. I don't want to be a caretaker. I don't want to be anybody's mental health nurse or helper. And you know, already we've separated numerous times. So but I know this person will be devastated if I do make that decision. I think you know it's really over. On your side it's over, but this other side, the other side, this person suffers from abandonment issues from childhood. I feel that they've got abandonment issues, and this is what you're worried about. I don't feel they had a very good childhood, and but you want, I get that you know, you just want to be happy with the right person who sits on the right page with you, and that's what you want. And this person, you know it's over. You can't just stay with that person just because, you know, because you feel sorry for that person. So and even if you're ending this and there's nobody else around, I just feel that, you know, I also get that well, at least I'd rather be on my own for a while and give myself the opportunity to meet the right person than be in this destructive relationship. That's what I've got here. Yeah. So, you know, it's kind of a little bit desperate, isn't it, when you'd rather be alone than have this nightmare continue. So I think it's saying here, remind yourself of the reality of this. You know, this is very sad in the fact that, you know, you're not fulfilled because this person, you know, is needy. They need you, but I don't feel that you need them. And this is what this is. I feel that you serve them, but they don't serve you in any way. So it's all very much do this for me, do that for me, and you feel exasperated by it. I get like an energy of exhaustion and exasperation to the point of sometimes collapsing over this. This is what I get. It's not good. So I don't feel that you've, you know, I feel that this person said let's go to relationship counselling, but none of that's worked. I think even to the point of you've researched this person illness, you've researched this person's mental illness over and over again until, you know, your computer keyboard is exhausted. And it continues, you know, why did that person behave like that? Why did that person, not an obsession, but I just think it's way bizarre for you to understand, and you're trying to understand it and you can't, you know. It's like going round and round. It's like, I don't understand this person. I've tried to understand this person. We've been to relationship counselling. I've researched this subject. I've tried to do what I can here, but I can't do anymore. So yeah, some of you may have a lover. I've got a lover here, and you're content. You are content with this lover. Some of you may have a lover, some of you may not have a lover. Some of you may actually be kind of feel like you're being blocked to be with somebody, to be happy with somebody, and you're clinging on here. Got the death card, you know, it should be ending, this relationship, but you're clinging on to dear life when this is, you know, this has ended, this relationship has ended, and you're clinging on when it's stagnated. There's no love there, there's no passion there. All you're doing is like babysitting. Have you heard of that? Like babysitting? You feel like you're babysitting this person. You feel like not like the pet dog, but you feel like you're actually just babysitting, you know, cooking the meals, or taking them out for day trips and on holidays, and you just feel like they're your child, or you're just, you know, you're just babysitting them, and that's how it feels. And the final card I've got, well, next to the final card here, is you feel quite heartless for doing this, but you want passion. You know, you want a lover. If you've not got a lover already, you do want a lover. You want a lover and have passion, swinging from the chandelier and all of that. You know, you don't want this anymore. It's gone way back past being stale. It's rotted away into the ground, you know. So I get here that yeah, you feel heartless. You do. By thinking this, for wanting this, you actually feel heartless. And on this layer, the final card here is a difficulty in decision. A difficulty in this decision. And that's what I've got here, a difficulty in making this decision to finalise this, end this. I guess if this person has got a mental illness and you feel like the babysitter, as you said, as I said, sorry, previously, then I guess some of you would have taken a lover on because you feel pity, maybe pity, you feel sorry for this person, you feel heartless for leaving them alone when they need you. But I just get that you may not have been with this person that long either, or you may have been with this person for years, you know, years. But it's like, yeah, I want to be with somebody who's on the same page as me, and I want to be with somebody who loves me, genuinely loves me, and has, you know, passion and makes love to me. And I feel, you know, you're not getting any of this here. All you're doing is babysitting some tyrant. So this time frame, you're trying to make this decision. But I think with the last reading I said that Christmas is coming up, so all of this is going round and round in your mind, you know. Here we go again on this, you know, merry-go-round of Christmas again, and it's all fake, you know, that kind of feeling. So what I'm going to do here, I mean, life's too short, you know, life's too short to And I think we'll go into that next, because life's too short to be with somebody that you feel like you're just the caretaker, and you don't feel that you're being fulfilled, and you've worked maybe all your life, and you've worked in a career, and when you get home at night you want somebody to hold you, to love you, to, you know, share a bed with, go to bed with, have a bath with, and all of this. You know, you don't want just a functioning being, entity to come back to. I think that sounds really awful, but for some of you, you may not have even been with this person that long. So I'm going to put another second layer on here, and I may put the Heart Oracle deck on top of this. Okay. Hello Aquarius, I've put down the Heart Oracle deck on top of the medieval deck here. So let's have a look here what this says. And I just want to say before I move on to the next layer, if you're single here, I have to say this is just you're going through this. A relationship may have ended, and there's inconsolable grief here. There's inconsolable grief. I don't know whether it's from you or the other party, but there is inconsolable grief and heartbreak. It's kind of preparing. You're in that kind of transition phase of preparing for the next chapter. And there's like a chatterbox going around in your mind. Have I done the right thing? You know, I'm just trying to explain this. There's like this chatterbox going on in your head. Have I done the right thing? I feel dreadful. It's like, you know, it's like a movie. You keep seeing this movie in your head, and I remember I've seen this person very depressed and very hurt in the past. I don't want this person. I think for some of you, excuse me, some of you may have gone no contact with this person if you're single, and but there's this chatterbox that you need to stop. This chatterbox going on in your head. Did I do the right thing? Was this the right thing to do? I wonder if he's still thinking about me. Did I make the right decision? And I think, goodness sake, if this person, if the relationship had no sex, no affection, no passion, and it was dead, and there was nothing you could do. I do get somebody may have had a drug addiction, or may have had, which is not your fault, by the way. This wasn't your fault, and I do feel you had to end it because you may have had children, and you've got this chatterbox going in. I feel dreadful. You know, this person may be heartbroken, and but what about the times this person hurt you by not showing you the affection that you needed, by just taking? Although I would kind of forgive this person, because I'd forgive this person because I don't feel they knew how to have a relationship. I don't feel they knew how to have a relationship. So I don't feel it's their fault, and I don't feel it's your fault either. So in terms of singles, stop this chatterbox going on in your head. And I do get you need to distract yourself. If you've ended this relationship and you're single, you need to distract yourself. And also distract yourself by things that you love to do. I think I've mentioned this before. Things that you love to do. I don't care if it's buying a bottle of perfume, your favourite perfume, although you may not have the money, but just going to a lovely perfume shop and doing things that you love to do that you didn't do for years because you was with that person. And go and get yourself a lovely bottle of Chanel or something. I shouldn't have said that, that's advertising, sorry. Free advertising there. Bottle of Chanel, I've said it again, oops. Anyway, going to do something, I might have to cut that out. Going to do something that you love, you know, checking the perfume out and, you know, getting the assistant to spray it in front of you, and you smell this perfume, you know, oh yes, I will have that. And spoiling yourself, you know, and although it's Christmas and it's not a great time for a breakup, go out, don't, you know, go and enjoy those Christmas lights, those Christmas trees, those Christmas carolers, those choirs, and, you know, go and buy yourself some lovely things, you know, that kind of thing. I'm not saying that's sad, but because but go out on your own one day and just go breathe it in, go to your favourite town or city or area to shop, and go and get yourself that lovely item, as long as it's not going to break the bank. So yeah, it's kind of regrounding yourself and getting back to you know, your authentic self, what you used to love to do, you know, and affirm this reality. Affirm the reality in just reminding yourself, you know, that I was the caretaker, I was the babysitter, you know, I was the pet dog. Just reaffirming this so you can move on to the next chapter. It's not easy at all around Christmas, I know that. Okay, so reaffirming this, doing some beautiful things that you love to do, and just live in that moment. Live in that moment, distract yourself, and feed, you know, and feed that that soul of yours that's been ripped out, you know, because you've been you've been the helper, you've been the martyr. So go and be in that moment, be pampered by the shop assistant, the makeup artist who's going to do your makeover. Go and, you know, immerse yourself in that and live in that moment. I think this is fantastic, and this is who I am. I'm not saying you love, you know, who you are likes makeup and things like that, but whoever you are, you know, you may like history, you know, go on some historical walks, you know, join a group and get yourself out there and you know, and enjoy the moment, all the things that you've missed because you was giving your energy to this you know, to this person, or should I say vampire. But I feel you have to forgive this person. I just feel they were very limited. Okay, so let's carry on with this second layer here, and in terms of relationships and intertwined with the single people, I feel you need to shine, and that's, you know, you need to shine from your authentic self, inner self here, and this person's blocking you from doing that, and that's no good. So the healing begins here and now. The healing begins, you know, and it's like stepping out, you know, this woman here, I get this feeling, this energy of stepping out into the unknown, you know, having a look. That's the unknown out there. Am I going to cope? And this is where the healing begins. And just take that big deep breath, like, just take that big deep breath, like, I'm going to do this. Okay. And if you're waiting till after Christmas to move on to the next chapter, I feel that you're already starting, and I think that's a great idea, is to already start to heal yourself by doing lovely things that you like to do yourself. You know, go on those shopping trips, or if you don't have the money, go on some beautiful walks that you like to do. Also prepare yourself for you know, do the things that you love to do that you've missed out on while you've been with this person. I did get like I got a movie just there going through my head of if you're a guy jumping on your Harley Davidson or your motorbike and just going out for a fantastic ride, you know, and it's something that you've not been able to do while that person's been around, you know. So anything like that you love to do, because you have been through some extremely challenging times, and I see you waiting for the fallout. If you're single, you're kind of waiting for the fallout of this, because I've got you awaiting the results of going no contact, ending this relationship, because you know, you're seeking the truth here. You want, you know, like I said, you want somebody who's on the same page as you, and being with this person, as you know, you've had to face your darkest fear that this person is not, you know, this person will never ever serve you, is not capable of serving you, and a two-way relationship, they don't even know what a relationship is. So I feel again you're seeking and learning about this, seeking the truth, and I guess if you, because I do get a doctor here at the end, I've got here advice, and on top of that is opening up. So it may be a good idea, even before you split with this person, to go and prepare yourself by going to see a therapist and explain to the therapist, I'm at the end of the road with this relationship, with this marriage, and I'm already distancing myself emotionally. I've done everything I can for this relationship. We've been to relationship counselling, we have done this, we have done that, and if you've only just kind of been with this person for about a year, I'd say I've only been with this person a year, but it's been an absolute nightmare, and I'm now frightened to end this. So that's the second layer here, but I do see a new vitality here. So there is a promise of a new vitality. I think this is just inevitable. If it's not already happened, it's inevitable. Okay. Unfortunately, that's what I'm getting here. I'm going to put the third layer here, which is I don't feel this, you know, in this week ahead, I don't feel this meeting anybody here new, but I feel there is opportunities around you, and we'd have to look at that in the future. Yeah, I do get a promise here of a new vitality, finding your sense of inner peace. You know, it's like this peace that will come over you, and preparing yourself to depart this relationship. That's what I've got. So what I'll do next is the love angel cards. Okay, Aquarius, even the thought of leaving this person who you feel that needs you, which is very tricky. They may still love you in their way, you know, in their way, but I do get that you do feel even the thought of being with somebody else, even the thought of wanting passion, wanting to make love, to have sex, to be in a normal, loving, two-way relationship, you feel guilty, and you feel that you're deceiving this person. That's what I can see here. If you're in a relationship, maybe this may stop you, but we'll have a look at a later date. I don't feel you're ending it. There's no end here, but this is in your mind that there may be somebody around. You may have a lover, or you have somebody that you would like as a potential lover. That's how I'm interpreting these cards, because I can tell you what these cards say here. I've got it's safe to love again. You know, you want your true love to come in. I think this is all in your thoughts. If you are still with this person, you would like to remarry again. I get you, Aquarius, would like to remarry again. You would like to, you know, marry the right person. Oops, my microphone fell off there. Maybe that's a sign. I just took it in my jumper. I should actually just pin it on, but I haven't got a pin. So yeah, I've got here that, you know, you do deserve love. You know, you do deserve love. You don't deserve to be some kind of babysitter. You do deserve love, and you're awaiting the results. To stay optimistic. There is a sense of getting to know someone here. There is a getting to know stage here, but could lead to, could lead to a honeymoon phase here. There is a getting to know someone. I think this is in your thoughts, you know, this passion. You would like passion here. You want passion back in your life. You don't want to be a babysitter anymore, or a dog minder. I know that sounds horrible, but that's the energies I'm getting. If you're single here, it's saying stop having this chatterbox in your head. And you know, you've made a decision. You've been brave to walk out of that relationship. You've been very brave to do that, knowing that you were just serving somebody here. Because, you know, I think there is somebody around you that you're getting to know. There is somebody that's a potential lover, and it is safe to love somebody again. But I do feel it's a bit early to say, but I do feel you need to filter to find out if this person has got passion, you know, are passionate people like yourself, loving, caring, you know, Aquarius, and a deep thinker too. I get a deep thinker, but I still get this, you know, how does he think? Is he thinking about me? Does he still think, have I hurt him? Is he okay? You know, even in your private moments, although you feel like you've done the right thing, you still think in your private moments, have I done the right thing? I feel really bad for what I did. And this is what this is saying. So that's your reading, Aquarius, for this. It's only for a week's time frame, okay? It's not a lifetime reading or anything like that. It's just this week's time frame. If you'd like your own personal reading and this has resonated with you and you'd like me to do your own personal reading of your own situation, please give me an email. My email address is here at the bottom, and I will send you my tarot. And also, guys, I rely on your donations to help bump up my channel. You know, anything you think fits, please give me a donation. And that's you know, at the front of if you've got a computer, I don't think it comes up on your phone, but if you've got a computer and it's on the right hand side of my page, make a donation at the top, or go and visit my website. I'm going to put my website address here somewhere on this video, and that's also got lots of information for you, and also it's also got a place where you can make a donation. So sending you lots of love, lots of blessings, and I'll see you around the 22nd. Okay, bye bye.